We have some great ideas for your pet, and that's exactly why Kim Patterson is here. Thank you for joining us.
Hi, how are you, Paul?
Now, this is a great idea because this is as much a gift for the pet owners as it is for the pet, because pets will do what pets will do, which means that they will track things into your home.
Yes.
They will cause stains either because of maybe not being able to hold it.
Right.
Or cause stains by tracking mud into your home. In either case, we have a beautiful brand new solution for that. And Kim, tell us all about it.
Okay. Now, it's a brand new solution, but it's from a company that you all trust called Stains Are Out.
Okay.
You know them. They have been selling here for years. And the reason why they're so successful is because Stains Are Out is different. It's made with banana oil. What that means is a stain molecule is really long. A water molecule is really short. That short molecule cannot get out the long stain molecule, and that's where the banana oil comes in. What it does is it takes the long stain molecule, breaks it up into small ones so that you can wash it away. That's how you're going to get out those pet stains that you haven't been able to address.
Show me how it works, because I don't want to hear from molecules. I just want to know that it works. So take a
Show me the money.
That's right.
We can get a shot of this. This is wood stain.
Okay.
Wood stain is oil-based. Mm-hmm. The whole purpose is to go in and permeate wood, stain it, and you can't get it out without sanding it. So how do you get this out of fabric?
I would love to know.
Exactly. You can't sand your fabric. Now, you all know you put water on this, and what happens? Nothing. Even if I try and mix it up, it's not going to mix because oil and water don't mix. This is why you can't get your stains out. They tend to thin, but they don't actually come out. But now, take the new spot remover for pets from Stains Are Out. Mix it up.
Oh my gosh, that's emulsifying everything that's in its path.
Already. Now let's mix it up and give it a little more to work with here. And look at that. Already.
That's impressive.
Already.
So you just pour that directly on the stain. Is it full strength? Do you dilute it? What do you do?
It is full strength. We've given it to you in a spotter bottle. Now you see those bubbles?
Right.
Look at that. What's happening is the large stain molecules are becoming small so you can wash them away. If you have a really old stain, leave this on your carpet. You may not see what's going on in the fabric, but this is what's happening. It's actually taking out those really old stains.
That's fantastic.
Any fabric, anytime.
All right, 897-216 is the item number. You're getting two products here in one. You are getting the 8-ounce spray bottle of the Pet Stainz concentrated spot remover, which we just talked about, and the Stains Prevent, which actually prevents future stains. So first let's show how to remove it, and then we're going to talk about how to maybe prevent them from happening in the future. How great is that?
Now what I'm doing is what your pets do. They truck in mud and muck and mire and dirt and grass.
Like you can see the grass stain on there.
Absolutely. And this is fresh grass. I just took this out of the HSN parking lot. Hey, but there it is.
Security's going to stop you on the way back out.
Yeah, I know. Leave my grass. Now, the first thing you have to do when you get a stain is you have to clean it off, pick up the debris, but you're still left with the stain. That's the problem. Then your cat decides to show you exactly what it is that they have recently captured, because they like to...
and killed and dragged into your house.
They do. They like to bring you a few gifts. So what do you get?
I have to show this. I want everybody to see what's happening over here. Look at this. This one that we poured on before, it's bubbling.
It is bubbling.
Wow.
And that's the thing with these old stains. You don't see it happening, but that is what goes on in your fabric.
That's amazing.
Leave that Stains Are Out on there and let it work on those pet stains.
Okay, now show me how to get it out of the carpet, because that's what I'm most interested in.
Exactly. Now this is easy. Here's your bottle, and it's got a spotter. When I turn it upside down, this is no spill. But look what happens when I begin to wipe across this. Can you see it already beginning to take that stain out? It's breaking down those molecules from long into short so that you can then wipe it away.
And by the way, it doesn't have to be a pet stain. It can be for any stain that exists on your carpet.
Any stain, any fabric.
Now, how fast, how long, Kim, for this to be effective?
It depends on the stain. This is a fresh stain, so it took about 3 seconds.
Okay.
If you've got silk or rayon or an antique quilt or an antique rug, you may have to let it sit on there for a few minutes and give it a few rubbings, but it will come out because it breaks down any stain. Stains Are Out has no rules. It doesn't matter. Now, let's say that... By the way,
I love how long this lasts, because as you said, you're not pouring this unlimited amount. It's like those old roll-on deodorants used to be.
You bet.
You just put it directly on the stain. There's no waste. This is going to last a long time.
Forever, because you don't waste. Now, your dog has gotten into your garbage. They always go after the things that stain the most. Yellow mustard is a dye that stains on contact, and lipstick, especially red lipstick, is made with fat. All you do is the same thing.
Look
it really
at that.
doesn't matter what the stain is. It will come out.
Look at that's impressive. I mean, already without doing any agitating or any rubbing, you have completely eliminated.
You got a little bit more difficult stain. Put a little bit of water on there. Take a white cloth. Just press it on. Let your fingers do a little dance, and stains are out.
That's impressive.
Isn't that incredible?
Look at that. I mean, right here, this is where the stain was. It's completely gone. Let me move this side so you can really see the difference. That's amazing. Now,
right here.
How do we then go from removing the stain to preventing future stains from occurring?
Absolutely. And that's going to be, remember, you're getting a two-piece kit. You get the spotter that takes it out, but in addition, you're going to get the Prevent. What Prevent does is it keeps the stain from happening all together.
Fantastic.
So let's go over here and show you how it works.
All right.
Let's say, this is, by the way, just a pair of jeans that I've got here. Feel them, smell them.
Regular.
Anything different about them?
No.
Actually, they are different. One side's been treated with Prevent. One side has not. The reason being is when you want to walk into your house, the first thing that happens is that's where all your dirt goes, right? And this is what typically happens. You put the water on, and that's where all your dirt and your stains get absorbed, right on the pet bed or where the cushion where the dog sits. But look what happens on this side. It beads right off.
That's amazing.
That is amazing. It's going to bead right off there.
So you just spray it on? Is that how it works?
Yes, exactly. This is it. Take it, spray it where you want it. Now, I say if you're going to do this, do it well. I saturate it because I like to do everything well. Let it sit for at least overnight so it is really dry, and what you get is, right now, this is what happens. When you're wearing those linen pants and your dog comes in to greet you and they've got mud, that's what they look at. But they don't have to. You can just let this run right off your carpet.
So that everybody can see that.
Okay. So it runs right off the carpet.
That's incredible.
Any fabric, dry clean, silk, rayon, nylon,
so it's safe
upholstery.
on all those fabrics. Remember,
fabric.
You're getting two products here. You're getting the stain remover and the stain preventer. To get both of them for $19.50, that's what? That's $9.75 a piece?
Exactly.
Like
You've got an antique rug that has a stain. Is it worth it even getting out that one stain?
Well, this is something that literally, as you said, could pay for itself because if your pet, because pets are going to greet when they come to the door. That's what we love about our pets. They're happy to see us. And even when they walk out in the yard or they walk on the wet grass, you don't want to say, oh, no, get off of me. If you treat the fabrics, and this will go a long way because a couple of spritzes, whether it's your blouse, your pants, whatever.
It's true. I'll show you. This is the back pocket of these. This is how much you're going to put on this back pocket. What is that, about 8 sprays?
Now, do you have to wait for it to dry?
You do. Let it set for at least a night. So when it's super dry, it's like adding stain resistance back into your fabrics. You know how when you wash your carpet, you actually break down that stain resistance? This is going to put it back. All you're doing is spritzing, and this whole bottle will last for a long time. Use it on your couches, your upholstery, your linens, your dry cleaning, whatever it is that your pet tends to get a little dirty on you. And remember, this is the magic of Stains Are Out. You can't find this anywhere. This isn't in your normal cleaning solution. Even after all this time, we've been doing this about 10, 12 minutes.
That's amazing.
It's still working on the stain. You've got a tough stain, it's still going to be doing this in your fabric after 10 or 12 minutes.
Remove the existing stains and odors from your washable fabrics, as well as preventing new stains from occurring. You get both of these bottles for $19.50, 887-216. A fantastic solution to an age-old problem. There it is.
Yes, it is.
Also, coming up, remember I mentioned a clearance price on the Flippin' Pet. We have a couple of different choices here. The small dog carrier in the black or in the taupe, $25.95. We have fewer than 200 in the combined kits here, $25.95. It's 008468. Also, very popular already. We have our FaceTime custom photo watch, $39.95. You can put anything you want, whether it is your pet, your baby, your wife, your husband, whatever, a picture of your whole family on this. You can do it. If you own it, we would love to hear your call. That's coming up in just a little bit. All right, it has been pretty well documented, Kim, that not just do pets usually stain carpets, but they usually go back to the scene of the crime and do it again.
They absolutely do. Young or old, they are a creature of habit, and they do bring odors into our home.
And their sense of smell is that much stronger than ours. I mean, thousands of times stronger than ours. So they can sniff out that where they've gone before, and that's why they go back. That's why when you take them on a walk, they sniff every blade of grass, right?
Yes.
Well, we have a product that's going to help that problem. This is an
We're going to get rid of the odors in your house that are brought to you by your pets. It's a two-piece kit. One comes with a trigger spray. What this does is you spray this on any object, and it will, within 3 seconds, eliminate the odor.
And by the way, we're not talking about masking an odor. We are talking about eliminating an odor. It actually changes the molecular structure of the odor so that you don't smell it anymore.
Okay.
I do not want to do this.
I have to tell you, I've been curdling this milk for a week, so get prepared
the
because
things I have to do for my job.
It is, oh my. Okay, let's just...
This is not even...
Anything to show you. Look at that. That is really something else.
That is awful.
That is really just bad stuff. The reason why we're doing this is, guess what? Your pets get tummy aches out every now and then, and it's often dairy products that cause this. So, I know. Let me take a breath before we do this. All you're going to do is put in 3 stripes. You're going to wait 3 seconds.
Okay.
Now, no. Go
Are you
ahead.
kidding?
Take a whiff.
That's amazing.
That is nothing there.
My nose is down in this. And trust me, I could bottle that they ended up throwing in the back seat when they're in their car seat.
Yes.
And it goes down on the rug and you don't know about it for 3 days until you're driving down the road. You're like, what died in my car exactly? This is an amazing product. $19.50. You're getting 2 bottles. Oh, is this an onion?
That is an onion. Smell that.
You know what would be cool? To be blindfolded and pass these things
Oh, you know what? That's a great idea. Okay.
What is this now?
This is garlic.
Wow.
But this isn't any old garlic, folks. This is gourmet garlic.
It's garlic paste.
This has got oil built into it to keep it ripe and pungent.
Now, you got one of these onions that has not been sprayed, so move both those onions if you would, because I don't want to distort. That's pretty amazing.
That is amazing, isn't it?
That's really amazing.
Imagine where your dog sleeps all the time. And by the way, it's not your dry sponges that have the odor in the kitchen. It's your whether there's anything in there or not.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, one of the great things about this is, diaper pails. Don't think of this just for your pets. Your diaper pails. It's fantastic for that. I also love this for anyone who has kids that play hockey. Hockey equipment in a bag is one of the most foul-smelling things ever invented by man. I actually got one of these odor eliminators because of sneaker odor and hockey bag odor. I know it sounds silly, but that's true.
This
works. $19.50. And you know what? Like every purchase you make here at for the kids' lockers at school, for all of these different things.
Hockey equipment. Absolutely. Inside your garbage can, inside your disposal, where your pet sleeps, where your kids tend to put their shoes when they're coming inside. Wherever there is an odor, you can take care of it. If it's inside your refrigerator, don't worry about it.
And you bring up a great point. A lot of times when we do have spills, even we as, humans and adults spill on our clothing. Even if we get the stain out sometimes, it's the odor that we can't get out. So
and it's true. And we come home and we spray the air, and then a little while later it still smells. It's because we haven't gotten to the cause of the problem. Treat where the cause is. Do stay on the line, and if you want to, of course, we talked about removing the stain, preventing the stain, and now eliminating the odor. We've given you all the tools to solve those problems right here. Now we have a couple of other things to remind everybody. The Stain Guard and the Stain Preventer. That is available still, and that is 2 separate products for only $19.50. 887-216 is the item number. Also, we have a brand new kennel today. You can have for the smaller dogs or the large. You're watching Organize with Ease, and this show is all about that. Organizing your life, organizing your home, organizing your travel, organizing your drawers. Well, we have a clear storage system that is absolutely amazing. That's why Kim Patterson decided to take time out of her busy schedule and show us this. This is great because the problem with organizing sometimes is you can't see what you've put away. That is exactly why they call it Clearly Amazing. You nailed it. That's exactly what it is. These are clearly amazing because they do 2 things for you. The first is you can see all the way around them. Right. The second is When you don't need them, they collapse that big.
Isn't that great?
So collapsible storage, when you don't need it, it goes away, and when you do need it, you can see every single thing inside them.
And everybody needs stuff. In fact, if you take a look at this, when we say organize with ease, I want you to look inside this drawer. Does this look like anybody you know?
You know what happens here? You do this. You can always find the big stuff. It's the small stuff. Where's the AA battery? Where's the AAA battery? Who knows? It's in here somewhere.
Oh, and then you, by the way, I love this because then you stick, ouch. I just did
exactly
it. You
what
stick your finger into the pin. Oh, great.
So these are so easy that in seconds,
right?
Here's what it becomes.
Right.
You can go from this to this in just seconds. Here's the benefit of it. See this? I know exactly where my tacks are. When I take one out and I put it back, I'm still organized.
Batteries, you have your
batteries,
office
and
supplies.
They can go with you. Take this to where your battery and your remote is. You don't have to get there and have the wrong size.
Your makeup counter, right? Look at this.
Exactly.
We have a clearance price on these for $19.95. What are we getting? Now tell me what's
Absolutely. Let's show them what they get. Come back over here. You're going to get 2 of the large size.
Okay.
Okay. You're going to get 4 of the medium size.
All right.
And you're going to get 6 of the smaller size.
Look at that. Oh,
now, why 6? I'm going to tell you, for those of you that have struggled to be organized, this is the secret right here. It is the small things that keep you disorganized, not the big stuff. You can always find the hammer, but you can never find the nails.
So this is, what, 6, 10, 12?
This is a 12-piece kit.
12-piece kit. It's less than $2 a piece.
Exactly, but it goes from this to this. It collapses when you need it, when you don't need it. So I know what you're saying. Okay, there's no way this thing is durable. Okay. But let me prove to you that it is.
All right.
This is nuts and bolts. I don't know if you can see this, but these are nuts and bolts in here. They're all loose, and I'm holding it right on the sides. I don't have anything on the bottom. Do you notice there's no bowing?
Yeah, it's not
There's no bowing. And why don't you hold this for me?
All right. Oh, that's heavy.
That has some weight to it. Let's put it on the scale.
I would have never thought this could have held this. I mean, a socket set is in here. You have wrenches in here. You have screwdrivers.
Absolutely.
How much does that weigh?
That is 18 pounds. And this is loose. This isn't solid inside this. This is 18 pounds. And look, no bowing on the bottom. This is clearly amazing because you can take it up, set it down, put it where you want it, and it can hold the weight. It goes from this to this. When you don't want it,
it lies
when
flat.
you do want it, exactly, it lies flat and it disappears. So let's show them how that works.
Okay. Right.
Okay, here's your shoe closet.
Oh, how about this?
Here's your shoe
closet.
closet.
Organize with ease. You know what I got to do?
What?
I don't know if we can see this. I might have to move this out of the way somehow.
All right.
Just so everybody can see the look at that. I got it.
Okay, so I know I've got my blue shoes, my purple shoes, your orange shoes. I don't know why I have orange shoes, but I do. But this is how we traditionally keep them. When you keep them in these boxes, you don't know what's inside. So we label them and do all kinds of things. But here's what Clearly Amazing does for you. Not only can I see at a glance what's in here, but what if my storage capability is this way? I can stand it upright.
All right.
You can't do that with a shoebox. I can put it horizontally. You can't do with a shoebox. You can put this any way your storage space goes.
And if it holds 18 pounds of sockets, it can certainly hold a pair of shoes.
Oh, please. And remember, it goes from this to this. You didn't even know that I had this in here, did you? It just disappears. Just slide them in a little corner, and you've got storage when you want it, and you don't have it when you don't.
Ultimate Crafter Sewer Kit right here. Here's your sewing box.
Now, here's the cool thing about this, though. Come in close on this one. This isn't just Clearly Amazing boxes. This is a storage system. What you have in here is, I have the small ones. See this? They nest inside the larger ones. So there's a medium, too small, and some open space. When you put them all together, tell me you have a storage kit that you can do this with and still stay organized.
Isn't that something?
You can put it any way you want, and it's just the same way. This allows you to look and take what you want. You're not hunting and pecking. You're not getting disorganized.
All right, Kim, I love this next example. I want everybody to check this out over here. Now, we all have one of these in our garage, right? We have the big stacking area or in a basement or whatever.
Yes.
And what's in here, I don't know. I don't want to know. There's probably things I need in there, but I'll never know that I do.
You never know what's in the bottom after the course of time. But look what it does, the amount of size and things. So what you do here is when you need to find, you know, your roller, it's right here. This is called Glance and Go. This is a Clearly Amazing system versus here, this is hunt and peck. That's what that is.
All right, now here is, we all have reached into that tool chest.
Absolutely.
Who knows what's in there? Who knows what's going to bite my hand, whether it's a nail, a screw, whatever. Look what we've done. And you know what? How many times do you have those extra screws? You don't know where they are.
Never know what
What's
to
the
do
size?
with them.
I can't see them. Hey, I can clearly see that.
Right, and it goes from this to this. When you don't need your nails, you don't have to have your box. That's what really distinguishes this. When you don't need these nails, it becomes this and you put them on a shelf.
Or how about those old cans, whether it's the lubricant oil, whether it is some sort of bug spray or paint that ends up dripping on your floor. You don't want that. It stays inside the container.
Absolutely, and what's behind it, you can just grab and look and say, oh, I know exactly what's there. And it just disappears. You know, there are 3 extra storage systems we're not using on here, and you wouldn't even know they're there. Okay, so this is how we typically keep our photographs in an album, and we keep our cards and this kind of thing. They all get racked up. But look at this. This happens to me, my daughter, by the way. You can fit over 1,500 photographs in here. You can put your birthday cards, your announcements, all of your things for Christmas.
What about those extra holiday cards you don't even use and you wonder where I put them and then they get all messed up? Keep them there. Keep them stored beautifully.
Now, you see this one, your stationery? Yep. You can't even tell. I have another storage box underneath it.
Get out.
Yeah. How many times do you use your cards and your stuff and you don't need it anymore? There it is. Remember, when you don't need this, it disappears, and you don't even know it's there.
Fantastic. This is a great value. Let's go to the phones. Let's say hello to Becky, who joins us from West Virginia. Hello, Becky.
Hi there. I just wanted to say these are fantastic.
Oh,
I'm a second-grade teacher, and I use them for my children's mailboxes.
That is a great idea.
You know, that is a good idea.
Yes, because they don't open, and the kids aren't dropping their things, and they can see them. They're not hunting for their magic markers. And at the end of the day, we stack them on the windowsill. They're great.
And you know something? You are also teaching them about organizing with these, organizing their lives. That's a great point.
Oh, yes. They love them.
The glue, the crayons, and all of those things. And they know what is their space. They keep their things inside, and they take pride in that ownership, don't they?
Right. Oh, yeah.
So, you know, we've clearly saved you time, haven't we?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And with those little second graders, believe me, you don't have time to, like, where's this, where's that, and it's their ownership. They love it.
No, I want to ask you one more question, because Kim brought up something that really surprised me. Now, I know if we purchase these separately, it's $55. Here we have it at a clearance price, but you said something that's important with what you're putting in there. Were you surprised how strong they were?
Oh, very much. I mean, and I was shocked at, like, they got their crayons and their magic markers and their pencils.
And I don't think your second graders have 18 pounds of tools in it.
No,
I mean,
I hope not. But I hope not.
They hold a lot.
Becky, thanks a million for the call. Good luck with the kids this year.
Oh, thank you.
Have a great day.
Becky.
You too. Bye-bye.
I know how the school thing is because my son had his open house yesterday.
Right.
But that's a great organizer. That's a great way. You know, we're out of time. Can you believe it?
Absolutely.
Time flies when you're having fun.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Kim. Stay on the line. You get a complete 12-piece.
QVC introduces the Activator Power Key. Easy to operate, the power key is securely attached around your waist by the belt clip, allowing you to use your appliance as normal. By pulling the power key out of the socket, the power supply is cut off, disconnecting any electrical tool and eliminating any dangerous accidental use. There is also the added safety feature that with the socket always attached to your waist, water contact with the plug is avoided. To reconnect your supply of power, you simply push the power key back in position. Supplied with 7 meters of cable and a fitted 13-amp plug, the power key has double pole operation for extra safety and conforms to BS 5733. Protect yourself and your family with the Activator Power Key, the essential safety device for the home and garden.